On today's video, we're going to do a December market update. I want to show you what's really going on here in the market in Knoxville, Tennessee. We're going to do these every month going forward because there's so much misinformation out there right now that I want you who are looking to move here to Knoxville to have real data to make your decisions on. My name is Todd Jewell, and me and my team receive calls and emails every day from people just like you who are looking to make that move to Knoxville. We'd love to hear from you. We don't care if you're looking to make that move immediately. If you're not going to be making that move for a year, we want to go ahead and get the process started so that your move can be as easy and stress-free as possible. Okay, let's get to it. For obvious reasons, I get the question of just how is the market in Knoxville, Tennessee really consistently? And it makes sense. It's a fair question, especially when you look at all the misinformation that's online. I don't know what's going on in the rest of the country, but I can tell you what's going on right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. So let's look at the month of December. And here's what I did. End of December 23, I'm going to compare that with November 23 so you can get a month-to-month comparison. And then I did a year-over-year comparison. First, let's look at days on market. At the end of December of 23, our average days on market were 23.8 days. That's actually up just a little by 3 days over what it was at the end of November. It was 20.8 days. That's pretty typical this time of year because you have the holidays, Christmas and New Year's in there where very, very little takes place. But when we compare average days on market to December of 2022, what we find is that was 25.8%. So our actual days on market, homes are setting 2 days less on the market in Knoxville in December of 23 than they were in December of 22. The second thing we want to look at are the sold to list price. Here's what that means. If a house is listed for $100,000, it is sell for $100,000, which would be 100%. It would sell for $90,000, which would be 90% of the list price. What you're seeing here on sold to list price is this. In December of 23, we were seeing that homes are selling at 96.8% of the list price. $100,000 home would sell for $96,800. That's down just a little bit from November, where it was 97.5%. 96.8 in December, 97.5 in November. Just like I was saying in a past video, if you all have been watching the channel, if you've not, you need to subscribe so that you can get this data. This is the best time of year, I've said, for our buyers to be negotiating properties with sellers because there's less on the market right now, less buyers in the market. Once again, though, if we compare December of 23 to December of 22, it was 96.2%, and it is 96.8% in December of 2023. Very small change, but what that does show is that homes are not selling at huge discounts today. Okay, so now let's talk about absorption rate. And with absorption rate, we're going to also look at the active listing count here in Knox County. What is absorption rate? If we have no more homes listed starting at this moment, how long will it take to sell out of everything that's on the market in Knox County? Well, in December of 2023, at the end of the month, our absorption rate was 1.77 months, so less than 2 months. If we have nothing else listed starting today, in 1.77 months, we would basically be out of everything that's for sale. What was that back in November? Well, if we go back 1 month, that was 1.87. So it's actually dropped from 1.87 down to 1.77. So the absorption rate has actually improved. Well, in December of 2022, it was 1.27%. So it has risen some from December of 2022 to December of 23 from 1.27 to 1.77. Both still seller's markets, still not the 3 months that we'd love to see in inventory out there, or I would like to see. And some people would say, oh yeah, that's an indicator that the market's getting worse. No, it's just a very simple indicator that we have a few more homes that are finally coming onto the market. December of 22, we had 889 listings, 1.27 absorption rate. November of 23, we had 1,084 listings available in Knox County, 1.87 month absorption rate. December of 2023, we had 1,023 active listings, 1.77% absorption rate. So you can see how those mirror because we have constant buyers in the market. Lastly, let's look at median sold price. Now, this is an important number because when everything else is considered, the reality of it is what you care is what you're having to pay for the home. What a seller cares is what they're getting for their home when they sell it. So the median sold price, the sold price, is the key number. Median means it's the middle line. You know, you've got 50% above and 50% below is what that means. It's not an average. It's a good indicator of what the median price is. So let's see what the numbers say. First, December 2023, the median sold price of a home in Knoxville was $365,000. That was up slightly from November from $362,500. So basically what you're seeing is just slight increase, but very, very small amount. We would expect that this time of year with the lack of activity that we're seeing, but what we're not seeing is a price reduction. Now let's look at December 23 and compare that with December 2022. In December of 22, the median sold price in Knoxville was $329,400. December of 23, $365,000. That is a 10.8% increase year over year. What does that mean? It means if you're listening to people like Venture Capital who are telling you that the market's crashing, it cost you about 11% in your ability to buy a home. You lost that appreciation is what you did. Prices are still increasing here in Knoxville. If you're someone who is looking to buy a home in Knoxville, sooner is better than later. We've seen a significant drop in interest rates in the last 2 months. It's going to put more people in the market if that continues. And if that continues with our lack of inventory and our need for more homes for sale, what that's going to do is increase that appreciation rate in 2024. But what we're expecting to see is anywhere from 2 to 5%, depending on where you are here in Knox County. Well, I hope this was very beneficial. I know it was a lot of numbers, trying to give you some real data. Please, if you have questions, leave those in the comments below. Be glad to answer those. Reach out to me. Schedule that Zoom meeting. If you haven't already, give us a thumbs up. We love those. And until next time, guys, can't wait to see you around Knoxville soon.